Spiegler.
It sounds like a Bond villain. No, seriously, it's like, so, Mr. Spiegler, perhaps you're wondering why I have you on this roof. No? He's got no response for that?
Nope.
That's all you, buddy. It's all you. Own it.
It's just a voice.
Oh, dude. I actually play a bartender, a half-orc bartender in my wife's campaign, and he talks like Sean Connery, just stick out the teeth, and it's like, "So, what can I get for you?" That's kind of it. It's reoccurring, like, cardboard NPC.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard not to end up having an entire scenario where everyone's playing Sean Connery.
Here in the jungle, in the mighty jungle, the lions do not sleep tonight. Let's talk about clearing hexes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Elven Portal Podcast. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And speaking of Spiegler, Matt Spiegler's in the house, not to be confused with Matt Witt. Returning as Stefan Oakenhart. We had this thing where he was sort of on and off. So if you look at the map where I'm showing you this hex with a post in it, and it's surrounded by, like, it looks like a crevice or some kind of cliff. You seeing this?
I've seen it.
Right?
You've seen it?
Two hexes east of the village. Okay? Oakenhart went south and then came north to meet you, and that's why I literally put him on the battle map popping up, to the north. So the question is, until you guys, meet up again, I was curious if you guys wanted to split the party and try to clear some hexes and, better chance of me getting in a TPK.
Cover more ground. Would we split the party and then we split the party again?
Yeah.
We could cover all the ground.
How about this? Which way do you guys want to go? You are
nowhere. I wanna cast Cozy Cabin again and get some sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
That's what I want to do.
Was anybody hurt badly? Do you guys need to respell up and
Yeah, I got nothing. I got some stuff.
Yeah, Niles got hit for 9. You got hit for 14. Muros got hit for 12.
Oh, I mean, it's 8.
And the Stefan Oakenhart, our watchman, who do you think would be first in the fray, unscathed, as well as a certain naked goblin. Please put on some pants. Re-equip your armor right now before we forget. Do it.
Not if we're going to take a nap again.
That's true. That's true. You know what? I will hand wave, because I have that massive power. All other encounters that are in random, just so he puts on those freaking pants. So there you go.
Okay, well, I will not wear pants for as long as a long rest takes.
I have the unpants of encounters.
It's all right. Going into your character sheet now. We're stapling them on you.
Right. How many hit points do you get back? You get your level plus your con bonus.
Well, let's start with our healer. Did you actually get spells back? Did you want to unload again and have us do another long rest?
No, I can just do medicine checks.
God, I kind of
instead.
Losing track of days here. Like, time is going by. The elves are like, hire a brand new party. You awkwardly run into them. They're like, well, elves hired us. You guys took too long. Go ahead. I'm just looking at the days.
Okay, I will start with, I don't know, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well,
Who wants to be first?
Who's the worst hurt?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Pick me.
Lowbrock bends and spreads.
Oh!
What?
I can't see. I got too much stuff. 22. Oh. Sorry, Matt. That's not a crit success. Aw, boo. So instead, I just have to roll normally.
I'll take it.
All right. Take 17.
Full heal. Thanks you muchly.
Yeah. Next.
And then while he's working on the other guys, I'll go and search the bodies of all those little frog dudes and see what I can find on them.
Sure, Muros.
Hey, it's not that much. It's just a wee little bit of a scratch. Don't be busting your time with me there.
Oh, no, it's just quick little medicine check.
No,
Also,
okay,
that's a crit.
it burns, Stop it.
Bogarts poisonous?
What?
I don't know.
Well, they're like frog people, right?
Yeah.
Frog's legs. Oh, can we?
Cannibalism.
It's not cannibalism. They're not dwarves.
You eat any sentient creature, it's considered cannibalism. And
Really?
It's considered good eating
now,
and etiquette. That's what it's considered.
If Spiegler hadn't like ruined it by demanding they had culture or were smart, and I had to defend their culture and honor, you could have got away with frog's legs all around. But nope. Somebody had to say something.
But what if we deny your arguments?
I don't think we're allowed to do that.
Ignorance is bliss, as well as.
So no eating the Bogarts is what you're saying?
No, you do whatever you want. It's considered cannibalism, but who's gonna know? Like, what happens in the jungle stays in the jungle. I mean, look at. You think this goblin walks around like Free Willy like all the time? No, what happens in the jungle stays in the jungle.
All right, I'm a summoned chicken.
Also, you look at Lobrak. He's got one of them just already half in his mouth. Like,
We can't.
So seriously, are they poisonous? We fought them before. Didn't we eat them before?
Knowledge nature.
I thought we did.
Who's got knowledge nature can tell
I
you
do.
all your answers.
Of course I do.
I don't.
Miros, after all those Bogart hearts you've pulled out, we should call you Miros Bogarts Bane.
Told you seven.
Lobrak shrugs and bites into it anyway.
Yeah, everybody watches you intently and see if he starts foaming up.
A goblin constitution is different than dwarven constitution. Any knuckle dragon knows that.
Yeah, the goblin's like a cat, man. He can eat anything and
Yeah.
be fine. Like,
But as you know, when it comes to when it comes to containing this kind of level of proteins, you need to have.
I don't think anyone's gonna want to eat these things after watching the goblin eat them raw. Like, dude's got another dude's foot.
seriously,
in
are
his
they
mouth.
poisonous?
Lobrecht, what's your trick? Yeah, you got a little knack about you. I seen you doing this. You get mind sharing with the rest of us how you do it.
You just watch him pull a little container of spice and salt, literally just pour it in his mouth while he's still chomping on it.
He's got enough spices and stuff to make anything taste like chicken that's covered in spices and stuff. You can burn it.
As,
Just Cajun.
as tears stream down from his
Caribbean
eyes.
jerk.
It's so spicy. So good.
Tastes like burning.
Fish. Haven't had fish in a while.
It tastes like burning, but it's not actually burning.
What about all the fresh game I've been picking up through this jungle this whole damn time, you bloody...
Oh, that is true. You
Savages.
have been feeding us.
I
was just curious.
But
I was
I
just
like
curious.
fresh sometimes.
Did I find anything on them?
To each his
I
own.
guess I should
can
give you
have what
a-
want. I'm not gonna
I'll take
stop you,
10.
but-
Hey, it's chilly night, guys.
I'll take 10 for a 22 to search the Bogarts. What do they
Okay.
got?
They have a morning star. They
Yep.
have slinging bullets,
Okay.
and they have some like a little mess kit, like some light rations or whatever. But they have like hunting knives. Like, they appear to be like a scouting party, not an adventuring party. You know what I mean? They don't have heavy gear and stuff to like camp or whatever. They seem to be sort of like moving along, living off the land. But there's a couple of things you notice. First of all, let's go back a couple episodes to Joe, where he was trying to figure out the religious significance of the posts. And you guys smashed them. And he was trying to come up with a magical way to maybe, identify, carve a little pentagram, and then be one of them or something, And I was on about, like, to magically fool the magical post, blah, 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 all this stuff, and must know the ritual, yada, yada, yada. But we never really got around to a much simpler approach. If multiple cultists of different races possibly won't get nuked by these I-beam things, maybe you could just simply disguise with deception to look like them. Now, Joe was after like a holy symbol or something that was maybe key to them, but it may not actually be that difficult. And because it was Joe that was trying so hard, and I just blindly fed him into the yes, no, while you guys are searching stuff, I think it's Niles, it occurs to you to be kind, because he did all the legwork a couple episodes ago, that these are not draconic or mutated draconic rainbow butt monkeys. They're just Bogarts. And even though you smash the post, they have the similar ritualistic looking like mud, right? But it's done the same way, but much cruder, as if they're lower rank, or they're just, you know, somebody go, yeah, you're one of us, swipe with some pink mud, as opposed to like a really cool looking ritualistic brand or whatever. And you may be able just to disguise yourselves as these cultists. The more cultists you run into, to get a sort of width and breadth of their rank, what they wear, the weapons they carry, all that kind of stuff, the more of an idea of, you know, a disguise might be an approach. And I just wanted to cover that quickly, touch on that, because we're getting far behind like so many episodes of that. But since we're like going through their stuff, they carry slings, they carry Costco cards, they carry cultist cards, they carry Morning Stars, and like some basic live off the land, you know, like your hunting knife, your twine, your, you know what I mean? Some basic camping gear, but not like the guys that came through the portal that had like treasure and serious gear on them and personal belongings. That's the biggest key. The idea of scouting party is, unless they have something of real personal value, like their favorite necklace, they don't have the difference in personal belongings on them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the roaming hunters.
Yeah.
They're efficient. They only carry what they need.
Yeah. And like I said before, if you guys want to try to trick a post into going, oh, we're cultists, you know, the more bodies you find, the more stuff you take off of them and wear and use and integrate, the more idea of a more, let's say, plausible disguise might emerge. Okay?
Yep.
Anyway, but yeah, what do you guys want to do now? New hut? New rest?
Yeah, new hut, new rest.
New spells, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Refresh.
Lobrak was blind for that entire battle, and we totally forgot.
Yeah, we did.
He's pretty good because he's
Did Lobrak hit anything or do anything?
One.
He
yeah.
did quite a bit.
He did the trip
he
and the
wrecked
sneak
a
attack.
Bogart.
Absolutely destroyed dude.
Yeah, I leg swept.
While
Head
he was
stomped
naked.
and slit its throat.
Right, so give me some raw D20 flat checks. You gotta beat 5. It's so easy. So easy. No, I'm not gonna rewind to 15. That's fine.
15.
I want 3. Now I am kind of breaking my little home rule of like, oh, it happens in the same round, but I'm pretty confident that even if Lobrak was out there swinging and missing, you guys would have come full circle and demolished that thing for him.
Right.
So the only thing I'm trying to prove here, 15,
10.
16, 10, is that even while blind, right?
The dice rolls are.
He fights
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll even go so far as to drop a perception check at only -4. Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah. He's just like, I hear you, I smell you. Stop.
Yep.
When
He
you
takes
wake
out- he's got
Lobrak
those-
up from sleep, he's in hyper-aware mode.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Where we talked about like how creepy is he?
The guy
Sleeps with his
drinking
eyes
5
open.
Red Bulls. You want to talk about drinking 5 Red Bulls? What is a Red Bull? I know it. I thought the same thing for the first 13 hours. Do you want to go to 26 hours with me?
First rule about Red Bull is we contemplate Red Bull while drinking it. But seriously, what's next on our agenda? Pick a square? Spread out?
Yeah, follow the trail of Bogart juice.
Ah, are you saying you wish to backtrack them?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Survival check. I got this love-hate relationship going on with Spiegler. Like, I put him in the show because he's got some acting chops and some good moves and thinking out of the box and some right nail on the head like he just did for a rookie. And then he says stuff like, east, west, what? And I just want to send him back to Wednesday night.
Excuse me? I didn't make any mistakes. What are you talking about?
Can I try to support him in the knowledge nature check?
I got a 26 on the survival.
Survival. You get survival?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you need
alright.
defeat tracking to track in this?
No,
Or is it just under the skill?
it's just off the survival skill.
Sweet.
There are
Alright.
other like caveats you can get,
Yeah.
like different methods of tracking and stuff like that. But yeah,
All right. Boop. Miros 28. All right.
+2.
Yeah. So you track them, big surprise. Remember how I said Stefan came from the south?
Yeah.
They were tracking you. Because they all came up from the south and finally arrived. They were tracking you, dude. You actually find evidence of like, oh, look, their trail is kind of parallel to mine. Oh, it looks like they were like hunting me. Oh, you don't have to share that with the party that you led opponents right to them. I mean,
It looks like there was a mighty Oh. No,
However-
there was not a mighty hunt at all. Nope, no, it was very boring. They went home. Nothing to see here at all.
After looking at these tracks, I assume, or I've come to the conclusion that they have come from the south, and we need to head south, gentlemen.
but Miros is also tracking them, and like I said, he said what he just said. Of course, nobody can understand him. You came from the west, heading east, dipped south, and then headed north. They came from the east, headed west, and went up into.
Oh, they came from the east.
Yeah. Southeast.
No, my
Southeast.
my boost was to his to.
Oh, that's right. You were aiding another.
I was Aiden, so I.
Yeah, but you
I
still.
infirmed Stefan's.
No,
No, that's
Aiden
great.
is
He's
Aiden.
right. No, they ran. They ran to the south. Let's go. We gotta catch up. Stefan, let's go.
All right.
Muros,
I follow
Muros.
Muros.
They're already all dead.
Now
We killed them all. We're just trying to find out if there's another camp of them out there somewhere.
with 2 survival experts that actually roll well. No offense to our former ranger elf friend. And a guy that can make a hut out of thin air. I'm kind of getting lax on the, oh, malaria, oh, the thing, all right, because you guys have shelter, you're taking off your armor to rest, so unless
Nobody's drinking pee
I'm just saying, you guys start to become
unwillingly.
accustomed to the terrain. You'll never get accustomed to Miros's pee.
The
Keep 'em
gravy's
coming, lads.
delicious.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the
All right,
gravy.
all right, so call them out, and I will reveal squares as the days go by, because you guys are doing this sort of explore a square. No, you guys are not exploring the squares. You're just tracking, right?
Yeah, we're tracking these dudes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put those squares back because you guys are just following a trail. You are not emptying. You are not emptying squares.
I can't help but hear a wagging finger in that tone.
Why isn't it? What's going on here? There we
And
go.
we'll send the wee goblin ahead to scout in advance.
Of course.
And if we come across another pole, I think I'm going to try and sneak up on it and dispel it from a distance. That seemed to work rather well.
All right.
If you get what you're doing with your cousin.
You mean,
Oh, he's like
you want me
dotting
to-
us down the trail. That's cool, dude.
You do not get to explore full hex if you're just following a little trail, man. It's like we went this way. Yeah. Anyway.
Orienteering as long as we know where we came
Am I
from.
looking on the wrong map?
We share this with you.
No,
You
okay.
good? You all right?
The
Yep.
Mwangi jungle.
Okay.
I see it.
You come across a Bogart village. Well, boys, are you ready for some genocide?
The women, the children, all of them. Think of your little pretty boy, Anakin. Channel it. Make it your soul. Feel
keep
that inside you. You're
keep
gonna
those-
need it.
I never said stop rolling. Let's go.
Keep rolling. Show us your survival. Both of you.
Follow the bugger trail.
Oh, alright. More survival.
Man, Stepan's good at this. Look at those. Even his crappy rolls are good rolls.
On fire, baby.
Okay.
I
So
roll a 25.
they head straight
Thank you,
north.
Miros.
Straight
Jesus,
north.
Stefan.
They head straight north, and then they break off, and they do a bit of wandering, but it pretty much goes straight east. And then they head straight south, an appreciable amount, but they don't continue south to hit the river or whatever. They suddenly decide to switch back and head west, like they're literally patrolling the jungle. Like they are literally sort of, trying to cover. Like it's their, yeah, like,
Yeah.
but wander, like, you know what I mean? Like not just.
Well, I think we'll do this for like a few days. If we just start sweeping the jungle like a patrol.
1, 2.
I think
3.
we'd stop at some point and start searching.
Okay, that's 4 days, but that's 8 squares.
Yeah.
You guys ran through 8 squares in 4 days.
Right.
You want to widen your search now and just kind of. Now, what you guys could do is you could like have Stefan do the trail, but then backtrack and just finish the square. And that's your day, as opposed to doing 2 and running. You know what I mean?
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's a good idea.
This way you don't lose the trail, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now here's the thing. This is like if it's 4 days, the trail is 4 days old.
Yeah.
You know, it's getting harder and harder, right? So we're
That's
at
what
a
I was
point.
saying. Like when it becomes evident that they were a patrol and and that was all that they are, and it just happened to, you know what I mean? At some point, we'd be like, all right, lads, let's start looking for other signs.
All right. So you guys want to spend the time to open things up here?
Yeah, wherever we're at right now.
Yeah.
So let's say 16 days, 8 out, and then you spend the time each day to open a square, but I'll give you a bit of a bonus. So
Yeah,
two gives you 3 kind of thing. So let's say like 15 days, 14 days. Yeah, so it's 16 days. It's 14 days, and you guys are back where you started, but you've opened up all this material.
Mhm.
Right? Now, if you guys just want to like spear into those spots you missed.
Yeah, clear it out.
Okay. All right.
The rebellion is
Oh!
Da, 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 da.
What do we have here? Oh, time to pull up a new map. Unfortunately, it's the same map. Several encounters use jungle clearing 1, and several encounters use jungle clearing 2.
the advantage is we all grew up with the Nintendo Entertainment.
Yeah, that's
We're
the
totally used to that.
repeating backgrounds.
It's like, no, it's a totally new boss. Wait, you just changed his pants color. It's purple now. No, he's a much harder boss. Purple's harder than green, guys.
But you can't forget about, good old, hey, Herc, hey, Herc.
Yes, you're right.
And all the old monsters. All the same fucking sound.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It's Daedalus, it's Daedalus.
Yeah.
It's always Daedalus. Who else would it be? All right. So in the bottom right of our map here.
Ooh, we gotta start in a different location.
Well, I'm looking at the map, but you guys kind of circled around, and then you came over. Oh, actually, no, you wouldn't start over here. You guys spearheaded from the other side, didn't you? Oh, right. So I need you guys to place yourselves on the far left bottom. Just scoot yourselves over there. Now think of it like casters in the back, our 2-man survival at the front, and Loprak sort of like doing a flanking sweep. As that's usually the way you guys go, right?
Usually.
You get this, Miros?
Just trying to look. Pop up in the
Right.
have an icon.
Right, so we've got something like this going on. If you guys are heading up from the bottom to the north, or do you guys want to come up through the bottom? You reach a branch in the foliage. What to do?
I'd actually probably be the one to branch out, right?
Oh, there you go. There you go. No, but you want to be stealthy, like you want to be in the bushes and shit, right?
Yeah.
You want to follow the bush line. Okay. So assuming that, can you see this? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm playing around so much with like the DM map. It's like this is not going well for the actual encounter map here. There we go. Okay. So, to talk about what is actually seen. Right?
Right.
That would be nice.
Had to get everybody had to get everybody in place, right? Places, everyone, places.
Places. Yeah.
The jungle breaks open into a clearing. With a quiet nod, Lobrak disappears into the underbrush, and you guys just assume that will be nearby and trying to cover some kind of flank, or he just runs off because the guy endlessly has to pee.
I got a small bladder. It's not my fault. It's genetic.
Oh no! Because so with that in mind, now listen to
he always smells like asparagus.
With that in mind, check this out. A sinister pall seems to hang over the area of this forest.
That checks out.
Where jungle birds, frogs, and insects once sang in a deafening cacophony. Oh God, they're loud.
Do any of us know Paul?
Kind of coffee.
Cacophony?
Cacophony, thank you. Words common as fun. There is now only a menacing silence. And then we hear squirt. I have a ball bladder. I'm sorry, I broke the silence. Ahead, an ominous pillar, topped with an indigo carving of a dragon's head, looms in the middle of a tangled clearing.
Al, I think you know what to do.
Hang on, let me reveal the pillar. Where are you? Boop.
Pilero Revilo.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, wrong game.
So let's say you guys are just kind of do, and you get to that cusp of, we see it.
And we're wary and watching for it now. We know what to look for. We know what it can do, or have a suspicion. They may have different effects, I suppose. It's always possible.
Yeah. Lobrak's finished his pee and is now just kind of moving on to flank, right? So, time for the battle board, just so we have a better look of our map.
Maybe before we do that, could we spot it and then possibly camp and wait and maybe see if some cultists come around for a night, something like that, like a stakeout.
Well,
that's an interesting idea, but we should probably destroy it before it detects us and starts firing its wee laser eye beams at us.
Let's say that at the moment, all right.
Just a thought, but you're right. We definitely should destroy this thing.
Drop your perceptions into the magic box of hiddenness to realign your alignments. Okay.
Can I use stealth instead?
Yes, you can. That's what you should do.
Okay.
So you guys come upon this thing with perception. You see it. You have a bare moment to discuss. And in the beginning of the rounds, you guys can possibly just drop into stealth like Lobrak and camp out, like Stefan said. Nothing wrong with opening move being stealth and see what happens, if you want. But it will be the initiative order that is revealed that will reveal, who's going to do what. So, you guys are...
lads, let's have a vote. Do you want to go stealthy? Do some espionage?
Yeah. I love Dwarven stealth.
Yep.
This meeting calls to order. Everybody on the side of the bush that wants to use stealth before we go over there. You're like, they can hear you, dude. They can't see you, but they can hear you.
No, that's how it's done, though. We're doing it uniformly.
We had a meeting about this earlier, about the last stealth meeting.
If a Dwarven War Council meets in a forest, but there's no one around to hear it,
everybody hears it.
Exactly. We sometimes use Russian stealth techniques. If there are no witnesses, there are no people to witness.
Oh, I thought you meant you just rush in.
That was pretty much going to be my job.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm here all week. Well, I'll be back next Wednesday, next Friday. Next Friday. So, yeah. Question is, for us, let's start with... so many choices. So many... You guys do not know what these things are capable of. You came across one that was already ruined, and then you saw the evidence of stone people. And they weren't just stone like here. I mean, they were like statues.
Petrified.
Once again, Niles wins any argument about who's quicker of thought and action. With Niles, ahead of you,
Yes.
the party pulls up and is discussing, and Indigo, blah, 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 blah. What do you want to do? Do you want to go into stealth mode, start dropping spells, prayers, rhymes, rap, whatever?
Spells.
Okay. One day I'm going to hold
Spells.
you to that rap song I know you're writing.
Nope. No, it'll just be spells.
What do you
Something a little different this time.
got? Oh, what do you got? Yeah.
I am going to cast Animate Dead.
Okay.
Heightened to level 2. Which gives me a creature at level 1. So I'm looking, and the only thing I can find is a skeleton guard, which is -1, or a skeleton champion, which is 2. So I guess I'll go with the lower one. So a skeleton guard.
Okay. I'm pulling this off the bestiary.
Page 299.
Yeah, skeleton guard. I'm gonna throw him in my encounters.
Yep.
Throw him in the attack bar here.
Yep.
And yes, sweetness. Okay, where do you want him?
30 feet from me, so pretty much almost right by the pillar.
Oh, you're just gonna have it like crawl its way out of the ground and go. Blah.
Because the range is 30 feet, so
You're behind them, so imagine the party going, "Wait, something's happening!" Look at
Never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Summon skeletons.
yeah, skeletons.
We knew it. Shout out to Devin Knight, whose mini, they had a big pog with an S on it. Like, that's not cool. Okay? You want to see what's cool? I'll show you what's cool. This is freaking cool. Look at
Oh, that is cool.
and he's got a little sword and a shield, like he's a guard, right?
I'm making him big for a sec. Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
How'd you do that?
Hold control and scroll your mouse wheel.
I thought they were locked. No. Did I not lock my token? Delete,
Oh, maybe.
reset.
Not for me, man.
There we go, lock tokens. Okay, no, that's dope. I wish I would have made your cabin like full size that a couple episodes ago, man. Instead of playing around with we have tape on the ground, let's all sleep inside of it. Could have gave you like a dope looking cabin, man.
Cozy cabin. Sweet. That's a smart move, Joe. I dig that.
A Baba Yaga, right?
Sacrificial skeleton. It's like you draw the iron
That's
with post.
However, in the original set, it's an evil act. Is this considered evil for you to cast this? I don't think it is anymore.
No,
is
it's
it?
just necromancy.
just necromancy. It turns the wine
But
sour. My
even-
balls are suffering from cancer, but it's okay. It's just necromancy.
Hey man, it's
Even
all in the
healing-
incantation. You
even-
can be like, heroes of the past, defend me, rise and show me a or
Oh,
or it
dude,
could be like
you were
evil minion of doom. All right, it's all the context.
Yeah. But even healing is necromancy based now. So
That's awesome. So Al sees this head, arm pop out of the ground, and then he looks around to see if you guys see it, and he sees Niles praying and concentrating and focusing and drinking, right? And then gives that commentary. Fuck Skeletor, let's go. Just starts giving this large commentary. So stealth is no longer an option because he just couldn't help himself.
I would give double the liquor that I was donating before.
Here we go. All right, Niles. Now this thing can be summoned and attack right away, can it not?
yes.
And this happens on your turn.
Yep. So it attacks.
I'm gonna make it 30 so that it's like, okay, it's you. All right, awesome. I don't think I can give you control of it, but
Oh, but you can swing away. It's
yeah.
a +6 with the scimitar.
Oh, I've got it right here. A forceful sweeping weapon. You want to talk about those for a minute while I set up bones? Slim is from New Jersey. He only has 4 hit points, but he is, he's trying to watch his weight and, recklessly, even though we know these posts aren't going to do much, but yeah. Oh, you know what? Damn. He's in the initiative tracker, and as soon as I make it his turn, like all his powers pop up. I love this.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Whoa. Ding. Miss.
Yep,
Wow.
Doesn't matter.
Wow. He's got some good AC.
Yeah.
I like this though. It's like, you know, like all this commentary, hero of the past, and swing, and
It just does the whole whiff, full spin.
The earth is like,
yeah, just miss.
Either that or the post matrixes.
I'm magical. I just take it. Anyway, anything else from Slim?
No, that was it.
Okay.
That's 3 actions for me and 1 for him.
Sweet. Lowbrack. Bladder's empty. Stealth.
Yes. A quick question.
No, really. What was your stealth roll? 24? Is that what I'm looking at here? Your initiative set to 24. So, oh, I'm not supposed to say that out loud. Oops.
Yeah, I rolled it in the tower, so I don't know.
Yeah, right. It's supposed to be. No, stealth rolls are not open, are they? Or are they? Yeah, they are.
No,
Open. Yeah, because the perception to see you would be.
No, the stealth is secret.
Yeah, I guess because
So the player doesn't know.
the player. Yeah, as a player as well. Okay, getting used to it. I think we should put the tower in the middle of the screen, even for me. Like, oh yeah, right. We put it secret. Keep it secret. Keep it low bracket. Keep it safe.
So first action, I'm going to try and sneak, which is moving up to half my movement speed, and then I can make a stealth check at the end.
Right.
So I'm going to do that. Oh. I cannot move my character at the moment.
Right, because we're on that permission thing. Oh, how's that work?
Oh.
I must have. There's a thing where you talk about where you want to go, and then I'm like, I give you guys permission. It's really neat.
Do you like click on my mini or something?
Yeah, I accept the move. That's kind of neat. Oh, let's go with this because it shows like I want to move here, but everybody sees it, right?
Okay. So
yeah, and
then second stealth check.
I don't know how many times I've gone, wait a minute, and drag Messina's mini back. So this would be good. This is where I'm peeing 10 feet out. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Well, maybe around it.
And then one last one for my third action.
Okay. No, that's pretty cool. I like that. Dun, dun, dun. Creep, especially when he's creeping.
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Okay. That's everything from me.
All right. And Stefan Oakart. The man on point.
Steppin'.
Oh, steppin'. Sorry. Are you stepping out into the open? Are you stepping clear?
Out.
I'm
stepping up on this big old pole?
Okay. So you want to be outdone by the undead. Oh, runs up there, starts whacking away.
Yeah, well, it worked last time pushing this thing over. I'm going to attempt that again.
Okay. Gonna charge this thing? Do you have that sort of not straight line charge feat like your orc does?
Yeah. I can use that, but that takes up 2 actions. But, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if it takes up 2 actions.
Yeah, but you get a bonus to, like, hit the thing, though, don't you?
Yeah, and I've got the Titan Wrestler, which is, like, if it's 2 sizes larger than me.
It's 1 size larger than you, but I'm just saying, like, even though you're only making an athletics check to shove it over, the running at it will give you, like, a +2. Like, you know, it's good combat if you want. Or you can just saunter up and maybe sneak up on it and then push
Sudden
on it.
charge, yeah, no, sudden charge does not give you any sort of plus circumstance bonus.
Oh, it just lets you double your move and still attack, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it
makes
combines a
you don't have to
movement
draw
into
your
and an attack into a single action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your choice, sir. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge up and push it over, and so yeah, athletics check.
All right. Da-da-da.
Oops. Because I put that there. Don't go away now. Oh well.
Yeah, it's not on mine. That's really weird. I grabbed you when you were asking permission, and now this. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. 31 athletics.
31.
Yes, 17 plus 14.
Now, I gotta say, where are we here? Your athletics. Are you an expert or just trained in it?
I am an expert.
because you need a DC 26 expert. Dude just like sees it. Everyone starts like, okay, we'll do this.
Hang
Undead
on,
comes
cousin.
up.
I got this.
Yeah, he just fucking. You know those football training thing where they have all the pads, it's on the giant skiff, and all the guys hit it and push it, right? Yeah, he does. Just freaking. He goes at it so fast. It's like that's why the skeleton missed. It swung at air. So he just knocks this thing over. Nice.
And that's me. That's the end of my turn.
Sweet, dude. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it still works. I'm totally gonna blind your ass. You didn't break it. You just knocked it over. Actually, it's my turn next. Hi there. So he tackles this thing, pushes it over, and the head swivels and tries to shoot you in the face. Hello. How's it going?
A minus something because it's on its side.
Yes, I'm prone. I'm gonna make a trap prone. No, really, I am. Why not? Why not? Why not? Prone trap. Prone.
Some traps
Yeah.
can have that effect.
26. Hit you. Can I have a
Oh,
saving throw fortitude, sir?
It's 11 plus 13.
24. I think that might do it. Where are we here? I-beam attack, DC 24 save. Yes, successful. You are blinded for 1 round.
Sweet.
You need a crit to be unaffected. 1 round for a success. Failure is an hour. Crit fail is 24. So you hit this thing, and it just kind of looks you in the face and zips you in the eyes, and damn it! And you're blinking, but you know you're pretty sure you'll shake it off. Next.
At least I know where it is.
Yes.
It's not going anywhere.
Suddenly, from the bushes, why, it's this bush right here. A small, well, you know what? I'm just going to show you. A small frog, like you thought the Bogarts were like little frog dudes.
Oh my god, that is so cool! Oh my god, that is so cool!
Really sick.
It's a little like gecko riding a
Dragonfly?
freaking dragonfly. That is amazing.
It's Kermit the Frog. It's gone wild. That's what that is. Isn't that awesome?
What's that buzzing noise? What's going on, everyone?
It is not actually on a dragonfly at this time. It's up in the bushes.
But
And
the picture.
no, I know, but that's the only picture. Yeah, okay, fine. You want to give me aerial combat against you? We just fly around.
No, thank you. No. That's quite all right.
Mine's eye.
Says our anti-aircraft battery. Magic missile.
Good call.
Like a World War II Japanese tree sniper, this thing pops out of the very top of the bush, right? And just starts shooting at Muros because he's the closest guy. Pew, pew, pew. Hi there.
Oh.
Shoots you with his bow, and that's a hit, and does 1d6 plus 3 piercing. Does 6 points to you, sir.
Ah!
Fires.
Make friends with this guy?
Fires a second
No.
time.
No, we can't be friends.
Misses.
Not now.
And
Yeah.
a third time.
Heroes, you can
Yes,
forgive
definitely
and
not
forget.
now. Not by third fire. Maybe
Eh.
first, maybe second. Third, no.
Al, you're up. Muros, you're next.
Ah! Ow!
Al is like, that guy's so cool. Look at that.
All right. I'm going to walk straight up to here, and when I get to this position, I'm going to cast a spell magic upon that wee post.
See, this is where I get to say, could you describe that a little bit? You 25 feet to the north. Right?
I move 25 feet to the north to put myself in clear line of sight of the
Yeah.
post trap.
And then I click grant permission, and his movie actually moves. Podcast permission. All right.
Dispel magic at trap.
Oh.
I don't know what was this again? We figured this out last time.
Arcane check?
Yeah, it was arcane, wasn't it?
I've got it here. Dispel magic, 4th level, a counteract, DC of 22.
Okay.
And you know what? V actually talked about counteracting, and it's like, here's a video on how to do it, and I didn't get around to watching it. 23!
Yeah, it's actually a lot of, it is, the title of the video is true. It is a lot easier than it sounds. It just sounds super complicated. The complicated part is figuring out the DCs if they don't list them, and that's what makes it complicated. But otherwise, if they give you a number, it's just like roll the appropriate skill and see if you beat it.
22, and you got...
And I rolled a 23. Boom.
Oh, how long do you shut this thing down for?
10 minutes.
Nice.
I'm standing right next to it, and I feel like a miniature shockwave from it being dispelled.
Yeah,
And that is the end of my turn.
Your all your magical items and your relic go dead for 10. Damn it, man! Your ass goes. Your legs go numb. Your butt goes numb. Damn it! I can't stand up, cousin. And that's Al.
That's me.
Muros, you're up. What do you want to do? The battle is still afoot.
Wah! Afoot indeed. Or there's the individual there. Small frog-like humanoid number 6.
Yep. Do you want to figure out what he is? Use knowledge, nature, recall.
Yes.
'Cause when you recall, we get tactics, and I cannot stress enough how the opening round we should learn stuff, not like, it's kicking our ass. What exactly is kicking our ass?
Right.
Opening move, recall. DC of 13.
All right, 29.
Well, I am a Grippli.
Oh, Grippli.
Grippli.
Great, it's a Grippli. Guys, it's a Grippli.
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 Gripplis are neutral creatures. They're small. They're humanoid. I wouldn't say they're overly friendly, but they're certainly like tribal and don't attack unless provoked. Can I have a perception check from you, sir?
Yeah. Lovely. Ooh. Nice. Oh, what's that? 29.
Okay. This particular Grippli, you notice you see the eyes on the top of his head because of the picture, like how big those freaking red eyes are on top of Kermit the Frog's head.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't see it before, let's have another look here real quick, okay? See how the eyes just pop out, big red eyes with black. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not okay.
No, you're not looking. Look.
They glow indigo, much like the pillar was. And then all of a sudden on your turn, these guys dump, like right before you, right? There's they bowl over the magic item and dispel it, and then suddenly the glow begins to dissipate and the archer just starts looking confused. Like, he uses ability Hail of Arrows. He pops up, his eyes are glowing, focus on target, Terminator, right? And by the time it gets your turn where you might like run up or whatever, he suddenly looks hesitant, lowers his bow and looks around really confused. What do you do?
How high up is he?
I am like 10 feet off the ground?
Can I springboard up there?
I don't know. You tell me. You can climb up what he's on top of, or can you jump that high? Do you have any kind of abilities for that?
Well, I mean, like springboarding off like my environment to get up close to him.
Oh yeah,
yeah, like climb jacks.
It is like, even though this jungle clearing looks kind of sparse, like it is the jungle, so I'm going to say there's enough ambient foliage for you to parkour your way up if you wish to use acrobatics instead of athletics. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, yeah, one check.
He's not really climbing, ladies and gentlemen. He's kicking walls and tree trunks and falling upwards.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Okay, so you pop up beside him.
18.
Into a square, please. Let's put you over here. How's that good?
Thank you.
You gotta be in the bush to use the bush, sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Alright. And you do what?
Trying to launch myself off the front.
Like at him?
Apparently.
Like, you want to do what? You want to grab him?
Yeah.
Okay, that I need athletics because that's your classic grapple.
Sure. All right.
Versus my fortitude.
Yep. 19.
No. Oh, yes. Yes, sorry. Barely,
No.
but yes.
No.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at reflex. It was like 21. No, 19. That's it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's small. He's not an easy target. And he is reactive. Like, he's looking paranoid anyway. Okay, so you bounce up there and you grab him. Or you're trying to, like take him off, like, yeah, that kind of thing. Like,
Well, if grab him, it's a grapple then.
Okay, do you want to do your strength damage and all that stuff to him, or what do you want to do?
Well, yeah, we went through the checks.
Okay.
So, strength damage, so
Yep.
4. And then I
hang on.
want to throw,
Yeah, okay.
and then I'd like to try to do another whirling throw. May I? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that high off the ground. We're like 10 foot forward and 10 feet up. You have a 25-foot move. Even if acrobatics halves it or different, I'll let you have it. Looks pretty
How
dope.
many actions has he done?
2.
It's like a reverse slam dunk.
Yeah, because even if you only get as high as a leg, you don't have to get to him. You just got to get under him. You know what I mean? So this should be within 1 move. Then you grab him. That's 2, and now you got to chuck him. As long as you can do that grab throw with a single action.
Grapple is 1. Throw.
No,
is
I mean
another.
like the throw thing. I mean like your special throw feat. As long as
That's an action by itself.
okay. No, yeah, but it's not 2. It's not some special move that costs you 2.
No.
Okay. Because if you look up, like you had this thing like you can grab a guy and you can throw him and blah blah blah, and it's like okay, what is?
No, it's 2 separate actions.
Okay.
What about it? Like, does his nature check and his perception check do those kind of?
Oh yes, they do. That's true.
Yeah.
You started off thinking about all this crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, it's like nature to recall, right? You run up there. And I'm going to tag your last one because something happens right in front of you. He stops glowing blue and looks confused. And it forces, like I say, will force that perception. So you're kind of done for the moment. Sorry.
Nope.
Okay, but you're up there.
Yep.
Okay. Next, we have a Grippli over here. Right? A guy emerges from a bush. Okay, he doesn't come down, but he pops up. But instead of shooting you guys with a bow, he starts calling out, Wait, we're free! Thank you so much! Do I speak English? Let me just double check that. That would be a problem if I don't really speak anything. What do I speak? Please. One moment, please. Anyway, one guy does obvious gestures of surrender. He pops up, he throws his bow down on the ground, and starts waving frantically. You see him across the board there. But everyone's too busy in, like, the heat of battle to pay him much mind, perhaps. I'm thinking that the goblin might see him. Okay. Getting to the top of the round, I actually have 2 more Gripplis that were lying in wait, and they do exactly the same thing. They pop up like daisies, throw down their weapons, and start waving frantically, like bow gesture, gibbering at their language. No, big mistake. We surrender. Thank you for our lives. That kind of thing. And 4 total. 3 have bows and such. The last one has darts and like a staff. And that is the one that's just north of us here, near Al. And he's got like, I wouldn't like longer robes. He's like the Grippli version of Al.
Him and Al could compare staffs.
Anyway, so that's what we do. We throw down weapons and surrender. The gestures are kind of obvious. Niles. I'm just gonna look up what these guys can actually say. What do you want to do, Niles? It's your turn.
I will. I will sustain my spell. So there's one action. Just use my skeleton card to hack away at the trap.
Okay.
So you can. Hopefully, I can hit it.
You start when I was destroying it like we did last time.
Yep.
That was such a good line. A dwarf asks another dwarf, anybody got an axe? And they're all like, what? Axe? That was Frank's job. No axe amongst you. And you guys like literally said, oh, we should really get some axes. I was dying. I was driving my truck while I was listening to that. I almost swerved off the road. It's so funny. All right. Gripplis. Of course, the one guy that actually did the recall and knows something about their culture is like busy trying to harass a guy at the top of his tree. Or, yeah, I gotta do my power move. I can't finish the battle. He needs to finish. You know what I'm saying? Just quickly looking up. Anyway, sustain spell. Sorry, I'm listening. What else? Anything?
Yep. And then I will move 15 feet to the north to go beside. Oh.
Oh, here we go. Common and Grippli. Okay, so they do speak, you know. Hi-ho, we surrender. Hey? they're Canadian Gripplis. That's you and your skeleton. Next we have Lobrak. Don't trust him, Lobrak. Wait, this is a trap.
I know. Look, the bloodthirsty rogue in me is stepped further into the bush.
All right, you want to make a recall check?
But, no.
If you don't move, you get to hold your last stealth check. It could be horrible. It could be awesome. But I'll tell you this: those two guys on your right that popped up, they're not looking at you. They're looking at the guy. You know.
And that's fair. But I see a prone target in front of me.
That's the dwarf and the skeleton.
That's the totem.
Oh, right. Okay.
Totem is prone right now.
Yeah. You just run out and start chopping away.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to use the feat Skirmish Strike.
Okay.
So I can either step and then strike, or strike and then step as a singular action.
Nice. So you just slide in there. Whoa!
Yep. And then I am going to do a full attack.
All right. I'll target that for you. So while he's going to town on this thing. Oakenheart, what do you do? You tackle this thing, and you don't know Al cast Dispel Magic, because he's only loud when he does he's like announcing what other people's magic is doing. His own he like whispers. He's like the dwarf whisperer. Anyway, you tackle this thing, and it stops glowing. Oh, it's all you, buddy. Good job.
I'm blind.
That's true.
I tackled it, and then he dispelled it, and I kind of felt, like I said, like I felt like a weird little shockwave kind of deal.
That's true. That's true. You are blind for one round.
But I'm just gonna pull out my maul.
Okay.
And then attack.
Do you want delay?
And I was just gonna help destroy the trap.
Okay, but you're blind. So I'm just saying, if you delay till its turn goes, the blindness will end. You can whack away.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
It would be shame if you start swinging and hit Laubrak or the skeleton, because I will let you do that. I will totally let you demolish your entire party while trying to do good.
I'll delay until...
All right. Because it goes next, and then there is... so yeah, go ahead. And we got Al. What's Al going to do?
Al is going to look at Miros and go, "Stand down, cousin. Focus your aggressions on the post. Perhaps me and these wee fellas can have a bit of a parley." And I'll look at the dude with the stick. "State your case. We'll not attack you. Not until you prove yourselves to be hostile, at least. Something's going on here.
Yeah.
I'd like to get to the bottom of it."
Thank you, young travelers. Me and my comrades here, we are treetop folk and keep to ourselves in the jungle. Everything north of Wisconsin is ours, you know. we came upon this strange, draconic-looking magical item, and it warped our minds, and we've been here for days, licking it and protecting it and thinking things about it, but now we're free, and we have you to thank. I, the Green Speaker. No shit, I know I'm green, but that's what they call me. It's my title. I'm the Green Speaker. I, the Grippli Green Speaker, humbly thank you for our lives. Please don't take all our shit. We've heard rumors about dwarfs. I have recall too, you know.
Right, well, first things first. Give us a hand destroying that post before my spell wears off. It's only good for another 9 minutes or so. And then I'll move forward and, take time to make sure this thing is thoroughly destroyed.
Oh, fuck. You got it, buddy. You heard him, guys. 9 minutes. Chop, chop.
Get it? Chop, chop.
That's good.
Anyway, Miros is like, he gets up to the top of the thing, right? In slow motion, he's grabbing for this thing, and then this fuzzy bear. And what do? Miros, you gonna grab this guy or let him go? What? You gonna unmute or let him go?
No, I go with it. It's the energy there. Why would I oppose it?
Okay. Grab away.
Yep. I grab away. 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 I grab away.
Throw the frog at the post.
That's what he was gonna do. No,
Get to work!
Seriously, like, he grabs him, I take 4 points of damage, and he had planned on throwing him, so he's about to throw him, and as you look down at the ground, or like the guy that you're gonna throw him at, the guy with the staff, you see him parlaying, at Al. He gets confused, Al. You get a muppet in the side of the head. Stop talking to them, I want to fight them. Seriously.
Stop converting to when I'm throwing.
Yeah, so give me athletics.
Alright.
Miros, the Grippli Bender.
You bastard.
Al, whose voice is that? Is there someone else here?
I had 29. And apparently so.
It's cool round's over. You can see now, dude.
29. He's trying. 29?
I had 29.
Okay, you chuck him at the ground. D6 plus 4 damage. I regret nothing!
Well, no, it's a D6 per 10 feet, so.
You're a dick! 2d6.
2d6, 3d6, 46.
Oh no, I said I was 10 feet up. How far do you throw him?
I can throw him over 30.
Okay. What did you want to throw him at? Just off into the bushes, or straight at the ground, or at a friend, or at the post? Where was that energy going? What was your original target? You said I gotta fall through. No changing it now. What were you gonna do?
Which one? What?
You originally, before all this parlaying crap broke out in front of you, you were gonna grab him and throw him where? At what?
Oh,
before no, the Grippli.
Yeah.
You had him. You were gonna throw him.
More.
Where do you want to throw him to? What's your target? The ground? Another guy? You said you got 30-foot range. Where do you chuck this guy?
Are we not speaking common?
The totem.
Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 10 down, 25 feet. So, okay. So 2d6 plus 4, please.
That's a whole new definition of raining frogs.
Yeah. These guys descend upon the post, chopping viciously. Why, one comes flying through the air. He's so eager to help in its destruction.
Oh, and
2d6. Yeah.
Ooh. 15.
Okay, this has got to be spam. For Turner, Poppy, VR, or just somebody just constantly spam. All right. Whoosh. And splat. And where are we here? Dun, 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 dun. Where'd my guy go? There was somebody. There we go.
Somebody's gonna get hurt on real bad.
You threw him. He's on the trap.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
hiding.
on top of
Oh,
it.
number 6. There we go.
Bachelor number 6. And I can fly. I can show you the world. Splat. Tumbling with
I just don't see him on my board here.
Henson relevant.
Oh, here we go. So what was the total damage?
15.
Thank you. Takes 15 points of damage and goes splat. But thank God, doesn't die. So negotiations don't break down. Anyway, since this is all happening in that same round, you know, the guy, and he slowly peels himself off, and they all stop in horror and look up. Combat's over unless you guys want to continue.
I'm not going to continue, but I mean, Muros is doing his own thing.
Well, do you want to
chucking
call
things around?
Do you
It's his new
want to
favorite
call him
go-to
off?
move?
I
That's
know,
Muros' magic missile.
Leave them alone.
Does anybody call him off, or are we going to keep playing this game?
Oh, I called him off. I already
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, calm down. I got spooked.
Okay. So you're done?
I mean, he did shoot at you. That's fair is fair, right?
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
the one
yeah.
that took the shot.
Yeah. What movie is it where like they tell him to stop and they're side by side and one guy just still gets that last punch in? Like like that kind of thing. Yeah, I know,
every
it's
movie.
that kind of thing. So okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if this was going to degrade. Okay. So yeah. The leader rolls up on you, Al, and Grippli the Frog here, the green speaker, talks about how they have, a tribe a little ways off, and they're like a scouting party, and they've been wary of the cultists taking over, getting closer to the territory, and then they came across this post, and it just sort of controlled their minds, and they just felt like it was their best friend, and they had to protect it, and they've been warding off everyone. Strange, though, when the cultists approach, we did not feel the urge to attack them. The master post, he shakes his head. The master post, excuse me. He goes over and kicks it a couple times, then comes back, continues conversation.
That fucking post compelled us not to attack the cultists. It seemed to recognize them.
Well, that was very interesting.
I know this information is kind of a moot point because you did your own digging and this investigation with that. Is that a shirt or is that his natural skin? He's so beautiful. Sorry.
Cleric's shining.
What can you tell us of the surrounding jungle? Have you seen any more of these posts out there?
No. This is the first one we've encountered.
Okay. Well, nice meeting you. Continue on our way. Make sure the thing is utterly destroyed. Take some samples. Do the thing.
Okay. So, you guys get XP rewards for every Grippli that you save, and bonuses for saving all of them because you didn't kill everyone. You're getting close. And when word of this gets back to the elves, there's certain influence on certain NPCs, because remember, we're talking about the influence points of the elves overall. Killing elephants, bad, right? There's also personal influence that you can attach to each NPC that you've met. Yeah. And when you get their attitudes up to friendly, helpful, they themselves have interesting toys, help, advice, and stuff that can also help you. So, yeah. So you guys should circle back once in a while. I wouldn't mean every time you run into something, but you guys kind of did a very southerly arc, circled back, gotten shit. Now you're doing an easternly arc. I would say sure, maybe not right now, but I'm saying do head home again, after a couple of things, and let word of your deed spread, good or ill, because you influence them and they may have, help for you.
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice.
Plus, they're cool.
Yeah.
His next character is gonna be a Grippli. He's gonna be like, "Hi-ho."
I just like that is the most badass thing ever. Like Grippli Cavalier on a dragonfly.
How tall actually are they? Like, how big are those dragonflies?
It's a giant dragonfly, so I'd say it's probably like the size of a dog.
We're a small creature, so we're as big as, we're like 2 or 3 feet tall, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I think you got to be at least a foot tall to be small, otherwise you're considered tiny. So over a foot and a half, under 3 or 4 feet for small. They're smaller than halflings, but they're like bigger than
Goblin sized.
So yeah.
No, a bit smaller. Like he's pretty slim looking dude, isn't he?
Yeah. So
I like how they dress like peasants. They just have like that homespun brown shirt on, like for the Renaissance. It's just like they look
Still
like
badass though.
Oh, he's got his little 10 rings. You see the
freedom. I do the voice.
But I don't want my freedom.
Yeah, next party of Gripplies, right? The dwarves inspired us. Yeah, so
But everybody has to do the hi ho there.
no, that's just the leader. No. Just the leader. Just the leader.
No, we're all. This is how we all talk here.
I guess everyone's own voice impression of Kermit would be different enough, right? I can't understand a thing these guys are saying. Like we come across like our first encounter, and they're like, "What?"
Kermit, are we?
I know.
I'm gonna make a
We are speaking
survival
common,
check.
asshole.
Can you not understand what we're saying? I have no idea what this thing is saying.
I'm gonna make a survival check to see if there's any tracks that look like humanoid, like cultist tracks. They mentioned like the cultists coming.
Right, so they're old. Like, so they come and they check on the posts once in a while, like every so many days or like that type of thing. So there's signs that people have been here, but no like fresh tracks that'll lead you straight back like before, right?
Any general direction that I might get a sense of going first? East, west, south?
Now the tracks you guys were following do kind of lead in this direction, so you might have thought that they were from here, did the big loop around, and then found your tracks and followed you.
Mm-hmm.
But where they came to this point, I would say now that you've spent 14 days and it's like, that's probably a really high DC. In the actual survival skill, if you read through it tracking, there should be a modifier for days and terrain, if you want to get into that.
Oh, okay.
Look that up and come back to me with it in a moment. Well, the rest of you guys do what? You're all practicing how to speak the Grippli language?
Yeah, make friends with the little dudes, man. They're cool.
Hi-ho. All right, that's how you say hello in
we
Grippli.
practiced using a sign-based language.
You know what? Let's camp out. Let's have a meal. Share a little victory feast after the post is destroyed.
Destroyed. All right.
Sundered.
It's going to be a feat of strength.
Okay.
There will be many tears shed.
You learn that the Gripplis are small humanoids who make their homes in the treetops of tropical jungles and forests by talking with their leader. They're about 2 feet tall and weigh about 30 pounds. They always wear colors to blend in. So that's why they're wearing brown and green, or they are green and they wear brown, so they look like, bark and tree and vine and root, that kind of thing. The green speaker claims that they are
Peaceful hunters and gatherers.
and they do have a modest understanding of agriculture. We don't raise crops, but they do cultivate mushroom patches and gather a wide array of fruits.
That's cool.
You want me to say that again?
We cultivate mushrooms.
And like 20 feet away, Muro's eyes go, what? Did we forget our primary directive mission, boys? What can we make from mushrooms?
Many stills.
Dwarven spirits. You guys just ran into people that cultivate mushrooms.
That's true. Mushrooms, you say?
I smell a trade deal.
My friends,
Oh,
that happens to be one of the things we're coming into the jungle to search for.
Right.
We're brewers by trade. You know,
Oh,
go
yes,
off on
killed
the
us.
whole
Please
spiel.
don't take our mushrooms.
We're blue. We are brewers by trade.
no. And this entire time, Albert's like walking up like dilapidated things. To the point, eventually, he's walking up, and Moros catches him on his shoulders and walking around. So Albert has like he's just a podium.
Step right up. Step right up.
These guys actually, the most advanced society of them do capture and breed insects and nurture herds of giant dragonflies and beetles that can be slaughtered for food or, you know, ride around on like, you know, air corps. Air Corps.
This whole bombing run with those dudes.
Oh, that's so good, eh?
So you're saying they have
So
more than
cool.
shiny beads. That's good.
I got it.
No, we're not going to take your mushrooms, but we might be interested in forming a trade agreement. We're looking for ingredients to brew with, and every different area we find a mushroom from can create a different flavor.
Go on.
Aye. One of the main reasons we've come exploring in the first place was to find such ingredients. Now, we got sidetracked by helping the elves because apparently they can't see once they get out past the radius of their city. But of course, like I said, we came here looking to make trade with folk. Trade our mushrooms for some fine dwarven brew. Muros, bring the keg.
Oi! Hoist it up.
Tap it up. Round for the boys. Oh, but before we get into it, I'll look at Niles. Do your thing. Bless it.
Okay, hours later, you
To
guys.
our mother's beautiful beards.
Nice. Eventually, hours later, you run out of anatomy parts to bless. Picture a scene where all of you guys, right down to the last goblin, are completely passed out from drinking.
Doesn't happen.
It will if we slip some extra mushrooms in your drink, assholes.
You guys are completely unconscious, and there's nothing but Gripplies sitting there smiling at each other.
So what do we do now, great leader? Well, we'll rob them, of course, then be on our way. Take all their shit. But first, we have to have our way with them.
They start peeling off their clothes.
What? They Cosby us?
No, just kidding.
Trade agreement, this asshole. This is our land. You're the interloper.
They ride you like a dragonfly. No, I'm just kidding. They, like, you saved their lives, and you're like, and now we want to do business with you, and they're like, they're trying to wrap their head around this kind of thing, right? But no, they're conclusive, right? You know, everyone has a good drink. You know, you get these guys smashed. So there's like a montage of like Miros holding up one of their tiny bows, you know, trying to fire it, and the guy's showing them, and they're totally hosed. And then you got like 3 of them trying to like lift Stepan's maul, and he's cheering them on. Like, you know, you guys are, you know, anyone that can lift this hammer, and if they're worthy, could be a
Did you
dwarf.
say your name was again? The green speaker stuff? Does that mean you got weed?
Only the best, my man.
Yeah, I like you, man. I knew I liked you for a good reason.
Listen, I don't want them to judge me, man. But listen, if you could, you got something?
Do you party?
Let me talk to my guys. Hey, assholes! Put down Thor's hammer. You're not fucking worthy. Get over here. We have customers.
You know. And we will see you all next time.
Yeah.
Never saw that
fades
coming.
out to black.
Never saw that coming.